Are we going?
We've now been recording for 20 seconds.
You know, what a waste. What a waste.
Wait, it's not on film. What do you mean it's a waste?
It's open your yapper.
Just once. I wanted to not tell you.
Just open your yapper.
I do that too much, I think.
Just open your yapper and go, yeah, we're good to... Welcome back to Talking Story. I have an ungodly amount of books here.
Yeah, I can see that.
This will tell you how unscalable my TBR mountain is. It actually, the peak of it is in another atmosphere. It goes that high.
You might have to twist it a little bit. People can kind of read it. And
there you go. How's that? Okay. So, I mean, these are the series I want to focus on for the rest of the year. I got a little bit nervous. I got a little nervy.
Don't say nervy.
I got a little nervy. I got the bubble guts. Anxiety. I get a little flustered. Come up with some other words.
I'm sure you can.
Agita I had, because it's like there's already a quarter gone in 2024. I have so many series I want to get into and try and continue. I thought, you know what? I need to put my thinking cap on. I need to go through all my TBR shelves, all the things, and make sure it's like, these are the things I want to focus on. And this is what I came up with. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail.
You're not going to be able to do all these in the year, you mean?
I'm pretty sure I can't get all this done by the end of 2024. I'm thinking I'm setting myself up for failure.
You got to believe in yourself, man.
I believe in myself to not be able to read all this before the end of 2024. I'm going to do my absolute best, but there's other standalones and things that people may send me, and then buddy reads that I want to join that aren't reflected here. It's like this is. Let me tell you, I'm flustered.
There's nothing I can do to help you with that.
You can start reading some of these.
Absolutely
and
not.
Then I'll sit over there by that microphone quietly when we're recording and just let you sit here like a bump on a log.
That wouldn't happen, and I'll tell you why. I can read recording on the screen.
Okay, how old are your eyes? Because that print's really small on the screen.
We got you a bigger screen so you can see it.
And yet my eyes are still old.
Well, I'm not getting you an even bigger screen.
I need like about an 80-incher.
There's no way that's happening. That's not in the budget.
I can't get like a big 80-inch screen?
No. Unless you want to pay that out of pocket. I
don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. I thought it was like a Father's Day gift or something.
It is not Father's Day.
For all the things I've done for you.
Yeah, well, that's a short list.
Wow. Okay. Let's get going. You know what? I really enjoyed, these are in no particular order of importance or how I want to get to, they're just like piled up here. Look, hey, Josh, you are quick. I just talked about...
you received this today.
I received this today. I just talked about I Am Not a Serial Killer on the Weekly Reader, and he was like, I'm sending you book 2. I'm so happy you enjoyed it. It's like, bang! This is in my mailbox today. It's crazy, but
that's impressive.
I absolutely do want to continue this story before the end of 2024. First of all, they're great palate cleanser reads. They're kind of short. I can blow through it. It's such a quick read. And I really want to continue, John Wayne Cleaver's story because he's such an interesting character. So I'm not going to go into a lot of because we just have too many books. But it's like, Josh, you got me hooked. I really do want to continue this year. So let's see. We're going to have to make probably more than one stack here of books. So we're going to start there. Of course, I am up to book 3, Demon in White of the Sun Eater Saga by Christopher Rocchio. There is no way I am not continuing this year. I believe this is going to get picked up in June. So I'm taking a little bit of a break because we're in April. I got a really stacked May. So this is, I believe, going to be in June. And that's a chunker. It'll take a good bit of June. So, and
that's book 4?
No, this is book 3.
Book 3. Okay.
This is book 3.
So then you'll have 3 more after that to be caught up.
I got 3 more after that. Am I going to be caught up before the end of the year? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm going to continue.
That's a pretty big stack of books over
It's
there,
a
man.
really big stack of books. And I want to spread myself around and get all the different tastes and flavors of so many different things. But this, I'm telling you, crashing my all-time favorite sci-fi list. If this is as good, I loved Howling Dark, and everyone says this is better. Like, I can't wait to get into it. Absolutely can't wait. So, without a doubt, I will be continuing Sun Eater. I will be starting, without a doubt, R. Scott Baker's The Darkness That Comes Before. I think it's called the Prince of Nothing trilogy. I've got all 3 of these in. I have them set aside. I'm not saying I'm going to finish the trilogy. I'm not saying I'm going to do one a month, because I think this is a really dense read, a lot of philosophy, but everyone says this, like, just... Dr. Chase says this is, like, up there that'll blow your mind.
Philosophy is your jam.
I do like it. I do like it. So this, absolutely want to start and get into this year. This, I have to do this year. This, Christopher Rocchio said, you look, Witchy Eye by D.J. Butler he's a genius. When Christopher Rocchio calls someone a genius, I'm like, wait a minute, what the heck? It's like he does what Tolkien does, but with North America, and it's phenomenal. Christopher Rocchio can't stop talking about it. He was nice enough to contact Baen Books and have them send me this. So there's no way I'm not getting into this year. As quickly as I can, actually. So
that'll be coming up soon then.
I think that's coming up pretty quick. Sean McGuire, Seasonal Fears. This is book 2 after Middle Game, and I
thought you read that already.
No, I have not read this. I read Middle Game, and I liked it so much I thought it was a standalone, and I put it on my favorite standalone list. That's how much I liked it. And then thanks to you guys, several people let me know, hey, that's not a standalone.
You're an idiot.
Book 2 is out. Book 3 is coming out this year. So I definitely want to pick up book 2, because book 1, I really, really liked it. It was very interesting. I haven't done a lot of Sean McGuire, but I really, really enjoyed this. So I want to pick this up. I got to get back to the First Law World. I got to at least start the standalones after I read the first trilogy. This has to happen. I'm not saying I'm going to read all the standalones, but I would like to this year.
Well, how many standalones are there?
There's 3.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, not crazy. And then there's a trilogy after that. But I have to at least start the standalones this year. I have to make it happen. The new book from Jim Butcher, book 2 in the Cinder Spires series. I liked the first book. I read the little novella between books 1 and book 2, and it was so fun. It just snapped you right back into these characters in this universe. And I just got to get in this. And you know what? I just realized there's 2 books I don't have that should be in this stack.
Well, I'm not going to grade them.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a cut.
Where are they?
We'll get through the stack, and then we'll have to do a cut.
Okay.
That's how many there are.
There's too many books.
This I can catch up. There's only one more book out. I've read book 1. I've read the novella. There's only this one out. I could be caught up. That's why I want to get to this one this year.
Yeah, you're not going to be caught up.
Yeah, I will. I just have to read this one book, and I'll be caught up with this series.
It might not happen. You might get too busy with other stuff.
Look,
You've got a long history of not reading things. You know?
You're not helping. You're not helping I'm telling you.
Your agita and 4 other words that mean the same thing.
You're gonna have a mess to clean up if you keep pushing me towards.
What else would I be here for?
I ask myself that every day. This I'm reading in June. This will be like my first read in June, because I want to read this before the show comes back, and I know season 2 starts, I believe, June 16th. So I'm going to start off June with Blood and Fire by George R.R. Martin. And also in June, if I do Demon in White, look, that's 2 kind of big chunkers. That's like probably half June just filled right there.
There's no way you're getting through this, man.
I'm telling
just
you.
No way.
I'm telling you, it's rough. And June is middle of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a calendar. I've seen a calendar. I really want to try Adrian Tchaikovsky.
Hold that back a little bit so the light can catch the letters.
I really want to try Adrian Tchaikovsky. Now, I know the second book came out. This is the first book. I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy or a duology. I'm not sure how many books there are. But I really want to give this a try. Will I get to it? I don't know, but I really want to. I really want to. I'm not saying this is a. I don't know. This
is a list of everything you promised to get to.
No, I'm not.
And you will get
There's some I'm promising. That's not. I really want to. That's not one of them. I really want to start Robin Hobb. They said take the first one just as a trilogy. Don't think about 16 books. Just take the first chunk as a trilogy. I have book 1. I would really love to start this year. Assassin's Apprentice.
But will you be able to?
I really hope so. I absolutely really hope so.
Let me clear out your pile you got going.
No. I'm going to make a second. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
You're blocking screen.
Okay. This is a duology, and I've read book 1, and I like book 1 a great deal. And all I have to do is read book 2, and I'm done. So I really want to get to this. I really want to get to The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin. I can almost promise this will be this year. This one I can promise.
You said almost promise. Are you sure about that?
I'm not sure of anything. I swear. This is like really, this is too, there's too much good stuff. There's too much good stuff out
Look
there.
like you're falling apart over there.
I'm starting to crumble a little bit. I'm folding like cheap lawn furniture here. I'm starting to look, seeing the stack is not doing me any good.
No.
I hear this was so many people's favorite read of last year. I absolutely want to start this series. There's only one book out. So if I read this one book, I'll be caught up because there's only one out. So I really want to get to James Islington's The Will of the Many. Now I am promising this. This is a hardcore promise.
Well, this one you have to, or else you failed your
This is a
big goal.
hardcore promise. We will continue our Cosmere catch-up. This is the one for May. I did Bands of Mourning this month. I'm going to do a Sanderson a month. We will be caught up, and we will be ready for Wind and Truth at the end of the year when we go to Dragonsteel.
Don't you have one more book in Era 2 of Mistborn to go, though, before
Yes.
you... So...
I can break it up a little bit.
Oh, you're okay. You're not going straight through to that.
No, I'm kind of moving around a little bit. Sanderson said this is a place for people could start entirely new readers. So I'm thinking this should be safe to kind of.
I'm sure people said these didn't really like it. So
yeah, that's why I'm excited to read it. So the Cosmere catch-up will happen. That's a hardcore promise. No two ways about it. The Belgariad absolutely will happen. Absolutely, Wolf. I'm going to do one a month.
The whole series?
Yeah, the whole series because there's 5. I've already done. I'm reading book 2 this month. This is book 2. This is the last read of this month. They're so quick. They're so quick. They're so fun. They take me back to when I was a kid, and they're just great fun. So I'm do one a month is not a stress because they're just short and fun, and so that absolutely will happen. Getting into The Bound and the Broken by Ryan Cahill. This absolutely will happen because I'm in a buddy read with Dr. Philip Chase.
I didn't know that, actually.
And I think maybe Christopher Novel might join us. So
that'd be great.
Yeah. So hey, there are folks counting on me. So I absolutely will be starting The Bound and the Broken this year.
How short is that book?
Well, this is the novella that kicks it all off, and then
okay,
and then the novels start, and then as the novels go, they become like 1,400 pages long. So don't let this fool you. Okay. Speaking of Dr. Chase, this I can promise I'm going to get back to this because this is the next book I'm picking up this month. So that I know, hardcore promise that is happening. This I really want to. I know book 3. Stephen Graham Jones, Love Letter to All Things Slasher from the 80s. Slasher movies from the 80s. This is book 2. I really love book 1. Book 2 I really want to get to because I know book 3 is out. I'm kind of waiting for it to come out in paperback so they'll all match on the shelves. But I really, maybe for October, but I really want to get back to this. This, what are you doing? Okay, I'll scoot him over there. Okay, so this hardcore promise. Book 3 is coming out. Book 3 of the trilogy is coming out this year. I will read book 2 of Jonathan Marbury's Kagan the Damned series, so I'm ready for book 3. Like that's gonna happen. That's a hardcore promise.
Well, you really enjoyed the first one.
Yeah,
so
it was
that
fun.
Makes sense.
If you're a Lovecraft fan, you're gonna really enjoy the ride there. Tori Tekken's Bloodstones. only one book out. I'll be totally caught up if I can get this read. So many people are saying this is so amazing. Tori is just one of the most lovely human beings and a very, very, very talented.
And she came back today.
Yes. Yeah. She did a book haul. I was very excited.
I mean, not the day this is coming out, but the day we're shooting it.
Yeah,
she came back.
So I mean, absolutely. Bloodstones. I could almost. This is a hardcore promise. This will be read before the end of the year. This is a hardcore promise. Getting into book 3 by Jacqueline Hagan of the Riverfall Chronicles, Blue Flames. This is a hardcore promise. This is a hardcore promise because this is scheduled for.
Why are you not stacking them on the stack that I
June,
set aside for you?
Because this was all planned out. That's what you want me to do. This, Michael R. Miller's, I'm getting back to Songs of Chaos. And this is probably June. Wow, June's already got 3 huge books in it.
I don't know about your June, man.
I might just have to
That's a little iffy.
I might just have to do 4 or so books in the month because these are chunky. Okay. Oh, come on. I got to get back to Dungeon Crawler Carl. Like book 1 was so much fun. I have book 2 here ready to go. I really want to get back to it. I really want. This is precarious. I really want a book 2. There's only 2 out. I think he's working on book 3. Andrew Meredith's Needle and Leaf books, Foursquared book 2. I read book 1. I enjoyed it. I interviewed him. He's such a lovely person. I absolutely want to pick up book 2. Also, I really want to pick up Caden Love's book, Elegy of a Fragmented Vineyard, because I just want to see what this kid wrote. I think he's such a cool dude, and this sounds like crazy good. A magic system where
I actually don't know what it's about.
Internal organs out of kids and Harvey. I mean, come on.
That sounds horrifying.
Yeah, it sounds like Falcon Crest meet Jack the Ripper. I don't know, but I really want to read this, and I want to read it this year. So there's 2 more. There's actually 2 more books that I forgot to bring up that are actual promise. I'm going to have them read this year.
You're going to have to go get them.
So I'm going to have to run downstairs. So you're going to cut.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to cut.
I'll cut.
I made it to where you have to cut.
If you say so.
All right. So cut now.
Cutting now.
Because I'm wearing my PJs and I'm going to get up and run.
Okay.
No one wants to see that.
I want to see that.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
We're just going to sit here momentarily. Seems like he's been gone for a long time, but this is a freakishly large house. This could be a while. All right, this house isn't that big. He should be back by now. This is starting to upset me.
What are you doing? What were you doing?
It's fine.
Okay, these are hardcore promises. Not only am I starting these this year, I hope to finish them this year.
We'll see.
So, okay, Richard Swan's trilogy. First book, Justice of the Kings. I have books 1. I have books 2. I'm just waiting for book 3 to come out in paperback. And then I'm going to start these like 2 months before book 3 comes out. And then so I'm ready for book 3. I hear so many amazing things. This is a promise. I will start that this year. And then come on, the return of Papa Gwyn. He's finishing up this trilogy.
Is Papa Gwyn a common name for him?
Yeah. That's
really?
Yeah.
Everyone calls him Papa Gwyn?
Well, that's what his sons call him on their BookTube channel. So
that's pretty adorable, actually.
Yeah. Well, why wouldn't it? You could call me
Nope.
Not going to happen. Okay. What can I say? So yeah, book 3 is finally coming out. I have books 1. I have books 2. As soon as book 3 comes out, I'm going to add it to the stack. So this absolutely, what a cover on this too, man. Come on. That's just gorgeous. So this is a hardcore promise. That will be started this year as well. So I think this is within the realm of possibilities.
I'm not sure about that, man. I really don't know.
I no sweat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I'm saying. I have nothing to worry about. Not even I'm just not even a challenge. I should maybe add to the stack. I am in so much trouble.
Just watch you go through the 5 stages of grief, I think.
this is gonna go badly. This is not gonna. I'm gonna go down in flames.
Oh, absolutely. You're not reading all this. There's no way.
And somebody might have to resuscitate me. Like,
No, and it won't be me.
I tell you what, though, I'm gonna have some great stories on the way to failure. These are the series.
Should make that a tagline for our channel.
We're on a T-shirt coming towards you. These are the series that I want to get to before the end of the year. I hope to get to before the end of the year. Some are hardcore promises that I will be getting to. Some are just like, oh, I just really want to pick up this book. I'm dying to. And this is nowhere near what's everything that's on my stack to be read.
This is insane, dude. I could never.
I have a problem.
Yes, you do.
There's an illness in me that someone should make a tonic. Somebody should send me a tonic that I could take because this is a lot.
We have a P.O. box in the description if you'd like to send him a tonic.
Yeah, exactly. I could use a tonic. I probably could. Another book might be not required, but a tonic absolutely for this illness. God, hey. I hope you are as excited as I am about me getting into these series, or at least getting started on these series. Let me know if you think this is possible. Let me know what you hope to get into before the end of 2024 as far as series go. Hit us up in the comments with that. We love comments. That's the whole reason why we started this channel, to have people talk about books that love them as much as I do, so I can stop chasing my son and wife around the house and talking about what I just read, and they don't.
It's a daily event.
They don't. It's sad.
It is sad.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, I'm like that old man with slippers, flipping through the house. Look at that.
Unironically, that is exactly what you are like.
Yeah, chasing dogs and chasing my family down with books that I've just read. So it saved me from this. Hit me up in comments with what you hope to get to in 2024. And while you're down there, if this is the first time you've stumbled on us, maybe you've been by a time or two, and the jury's just not in. You're not quite sure about which. Why would you be? Quite honestly.
I don't know.
I
don't know why we have so many subscribers that we already do have.
It's really, I can understand, but maybe the jury is in. Maybe you've decided, you know what, that doofus trying to read all that, I'm going to kind of follow along and see what happens and watch him crash and burn. So hit that subscribe button. It takes no time at all. It's like, boop, it's done. And it feels good. It feels good. Feels good to subscribe and support somebody. It helps everyone else find the channel, helps us grow, helps us do everything. And thank you so much. I'm going to say 90% of these books
read
that I can watch it. 90% I'm saying of these books that I cannot wait to get to came from you. Came from my journey and my reading travels on BookTube, and getting recommendations from all of you and meeting all of you and forging relationships with you. And some of you even sending books to me like Josh here that just really just tickle me to death, or the Bulgarian like Heidi did that are just taking me back to my boyhood. So much of this is thanks to you, and it has just enriched my life beyond what I can even tell you. So hit us up. That is it for us. And goodness gracious, that's enough.
It's too much.
It's enough, right?
It is past enough.
I had to run downstairs and add. Could you believe I had to add?
I don't know why you did. I think you need to subtract.
No, because these are hardcore. These are promises. So that's it for us. My name is John Minton. That is...
John Gwynn.
No. Don't say Papa Jacob. I'm not ready for that.
No. I am Jakob Minton.
And this has been Talking Story.